right, both streams are running. We are back with drum practice, guys. I'm working on Happy Christmas War is Over. Come join me as I learn and work on this. If you want to support the channel, just like the video. That'd be great today. That would really help us out. So if you guys need sheet music, it's at our website, musicbythemeasurespro.com. Full speed's 147. Pretty sure it's 140. Yeah, and we're in 6/8. So we're going to just jump in. This is the speed I left at last, 125. I just warmed up on this. I feel like I can play it, and then we'll go to faster tempos. So breakdown is 6/8. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's jump in. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Pretty straightforward. All right, let's speed it up. So for me, I need to hear those eighth notes. Otherwise, I like to swing that last kick drum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1. All right, full speed. Now, this is the easy part of the song for me, right? Like, as we get to that drum fill, I'm not going to be anywhere close to full speed. Jacob, how's your day going, my guy or girl? Tough to tell via the picture, but inferring with the name Jacob that you know. Sorry, my screen's a little far away. Jacob has long hair like I do, so it's tough to tell sometimes. With me, it's actually pretty easy to tell, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Full speed. That's nice. Now this drum fill. Again, the first time I broke this down, I think last week or maybe a week and a half ago, it's intimidating to look at. It's not as hard as it looks. It's that 16th notes in 6/8 though, I think is well, no, these are 32nd notes. So it's even more intimidating. But anyway, so it's 1 and a 2E and a 3E and That is usually late for me. 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E and a 6E. So we got 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E and a 6E. And let's just do a breakdown for myself and for you guys as well. So much slower. It's 1 and a 2E and a 3E and 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E. So a 4E and a 5E and a 6E and so this one leaving early and this one leaving on a 5E and a 6E and a 6E and 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E and a 6E. So unlike the other one, we're not going to start this one at where I ended off. Let's go to 65. Let's just see if we can hear this. 5E and a 6E. 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5E and a 6E and a 1. speed that up. Let's go by fives. 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a one and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a. All right, faster. One and a 2 and a 3. And a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a. Thanks for the likes and the hearts. The 100%, the smile, the smile. Try to catch them all. 6, 1. Let's do 80. It's not super tight. Like every once in a while, that on that high tom, you know, I'm a little early, and then that 4, I'm a little early on then too. You know, just keep on pushing the tempo up, and then probably more practice pad than anything else. But you know, work on this for a couple days. It'll tighten up. 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. One and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Shit. 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's hit 85, and then we're probably going to move on. I think this needs a little bit more time to settle before I try to go any faster. Three and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a. Yeah, you can see it's sloppy. 3, 4, 5, 6. just slop right now, right? But that's okay. All right, let's see if we can jump back end. Let's change this tempo as well. Let's start at 90. I try to keep my old tempos. No, kind of keeping my score, right? Like what have I gone to? What can I beat? All right, so this one we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's just do hands first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And honestly, like if you're teaching this to a student, that's where I'd actually start. I'd start with just, hey, let's do our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Then I do my feet. That's a little weird, right? We have this foot hi-hat going the whole time. Little tricky at first. I'm not saying I'm good at it yet either. It is a good thing to develop your left foot, though. So, like, using this song as an exercise, right? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. 5, 6, and 6, and. Got to make sure I'm not swinging that beat. That's the beat that I like to swing. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and oh, see, just swung it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and no 6 and give me a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2. Great exercise to work on, okay? And a good introduction to 6/8. All right, let's see if 90 is too fast. 4, 5. So let's go back to hands. 5, 6. And 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. Here's what I gotta remind myself too. Like these two guys are always working together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. They do not break from that. So let's just do a little run through like that. It's always nice to know what your like rhythmic foundation is, right? Like if I can get this guy locked in, I can almost forget about playing that part completely. Just lock in with that metronome and just put it on repeat. Okay. I fell apart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. Get me repositioned a sec. Just go back to feet and hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. One quick adjustment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's speed this up. A little sloppy, right? I think you'd all agree with me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. Really making sure I'm not rushing into that 1. I did it a couple times there and slowed myself down. Six, 1, 2, 3. Feet and hand. You're trying to lock in consistency with this foot hi-hat. Go to this drum fill at the end of this section. So this is the this chorus. This one, it just looks confusing again. Took me a minute to reacclimate myself, but so we have, and I wrote the sticking in for myself, and I'll update the sheet music on our website as well. I haven't yet. So we got 1 and, so we got 1 and 2. So that foot hi-hat, right? 1 and give me a second. 1 and 2 E and 3 or 5 5 6. 1 and 2 E and 5 6. Not counting that right at all, but you get the idea. See if I can count it right. So we got 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. All right, same thing here. I don't think 90 is going to happen. Might happen later, but not right now. Let's jump back to 75. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. the idea back. One, two, and three, and four, and five. There we go. One, two, and three, and four, and five, six. I forgot how to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. One, two, and three, and four, and five, six. Cool. Back to original speed. Original for me, not for the song, right? 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. A little faster now. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. There was like a good one, and then I started to play like shit. Really, I'm just pushing this tempo out because I'm avoiding that fill in the beginning. I want to not play. Again. 2, 2. All right, let's go back to that fill and try to pick it up from 85, clean it up a little bit, and might just be our practice. Maybe I'll hit the chorus one more time, try to get that a little faster. One and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. I get my head back in this game. I want to put more hi-hats and kicks in. 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a 1 and a 2E and a 3E and a, and then we got 4E and a 5E and a 4E and a 4E and a 5E and a 6. 1 and a 2. Now, if I was a good drummer, you wouldn't hear those little bit of accents on those beats. So it'd be something I have to resolve down the road. Let's go to 76. Try to ease my way back into this. And a 5E and a 6E and a 1 and a 2. Shit. Every once in a while you hear a really nice smooth transition to the high tom, and then the other times it's very broken up. Things I'm listening to or listening for. Three and a 4 and a 5 and a one and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 1. It's going well so far, you could tell. 1. So this is kind of like the garbage time of a practice, right? You know, we might have spent the mental energy on the other stuff, which really is not a lot of mental energy. I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes, you know, it's Monday. 5, 6. None of those were great, but get the point. All right, a little faster than we've gone before. See what we do. So just sloppy. We're going to slow it back down. Try to like solidify. Let's go back to 85. Before I like unlock some really bad habits, just do a couple of this and call it. Now I'll hit the chorus one more time. One, two, three, four, and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a... There was maybe one good one in there. All right, let's hit this chorus just for a little bit more, and then we'll call it a day. So back to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see how fast 100 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3. Learn how to count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and... So I'm really pushing that 1. A lot of it is like my over anxiety of like swinging that beat that I keep on pushing a little bit close, and then I'm rushing into 1. Let's go back to 110. See what happens. Meh. But I played it. It's half the battle. We're going to hit, do math for a sec, 122, and then we'll call it. So full speed's 147, not too far away at this point. 2 good practices and I'll have this part. 1 good practice, I'll have this part. That fill will be like 7 more practices. Trying to train my brain to, I change the hi-hat how I'm playing it just a little bit. I'm being like overly picky, but it's also because I'm trying to develop that technique as I learn these songs, right? I want to make sure 4, 5, 6, it's very consistent, right? Same sound every time, except for that one just a second ago. But when I put this kick drums in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. That open, I don't want that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. Now I'm doing it every time. I taught myself that. 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I feel like right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 6. Now we're stuck with it. All right. Not going to be too picky right now. If I ever do a recording of that, it's going to annoy the hell out of me that sounds a little bit more open. So what I need to do now, though, is slow this tempo down, and maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll worry about getting up to full speed first on all of these sections, and then slowing the tempo down, trying to fix any problem areas like you see there. All right, thanks for checking us out, guys. If you want to become a member at Music by the Measures Pro,